Welcome to
Midnight Circle.
From your friends at House of Whimsical Terror.
A chat about curious topics.
And this week's topic is Superstition Mountains.
Oh, Superstition Mountains.
Yes.
Yeah. We aren't there.
No.
Because it's really hot.
No, we're in Tucson. Where it's hot.
Yeah. So.
And with a Doberman who is eating one of his chewy toys.
Yeah.
So if you hear crunching in the background.
It's not a ghost.
No, it is
the
Doberman.
So, okay, firstly, let us note that if you're going to hike in Arizona, bring a lot of water.
So much water.
So much water. Sun protection.
Yes.
Don't go in the middle of the hot summer.
No, do not.
And tell someone where you are going.
Always.
Arizona is filled with wild and remote locations that offer incredible views and breathtaking pictures. And it can be deadly.
Yes, it can.
Yeah. So like just in the last week or two, there's been like 50 people that have had to be rescued. And like 25 children, somebody took their students or something hiking in the Arizona desert, and it's summer here. Like it's hot.
Yeah.
And so unless you want to become part of the landscape, you should.
The ghostly landscape.
The ghostly landscape.
Yeah, don't do that.
I wouldn't do it.
No.
No.
All
right. And so we begin.
All right. Well, today we are exploring the Superstition Mountains and some curious Arizona tales. Yes. The Superstition Mountains have long been a place of mystery and eerie happenings. The mountains are sacred to the native people of the area. Spanish explorers searched the mountains for gold and silver in the 1500s, and remnants of mining dot the landscape. However, no miner is as well known as Jacob Waltz. Or is it Jakob?
It may be Jakob. I don't know.
We don't
Weren't
know.
you taking German? Well, is he German?
Yeah, he's Dutch.
Maybe he's Dutch. I don't know.
Well, he's Dutch because you'll find out why.
Okay.
His legend of the lost Dutchman mine.
Oh, well, there you go.
Jacob.
Perhaps it's Jakob.
Oh, no. Oh, Mary, you were right. Jacob was a German immigrant.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So why do they call it Dutchman mine?
I don't know. Maybe they thought he was Dutch.
And we all know about this lost, when we say the lost Dutchman's mine. I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
So he was said to have discovered a rich vein of gold in the Superstitions in the 1800s. The details of its location were lost when he died, but its mystery sparked many a searcher to brave the trails looking for it. There is little more appealing to the adventurous than hidden treasure.
Yes, even today.
I think we all grew up knowing about the lost Dutchman's mine and that gold was out there somewhere.
Yeah, and people are still looking for it. Hence my warning of yes.
So the Superstitions, they are some rugged mountains and unsettling wilderness. So many have lost their lives looking. It is this fact from which arises the curse of the lost Dutchman's treasure. Some folks have found small amounts of gold, some have found pyrite, which is fool's gold, and many have met with folly just for looking. The treasure itself is said to bring misfortune because the land does not want to let go of its riches. The excitement of finding a bit of gold brings exhilaration, but over time, illness, accidents, or other unfortunate events overtake the thrill. It is believed that folks who even take a small amount in value have angered the spirits of the mountain. Don't take its gold.
I wouldn't do it. And if you look at the Superstition Mountains, they're truly ominous looking. They're beautiful. They're truly beautiful, with huge sheer cliffs, but very ominous. It's kind of like you look at it, and if you're me, you're like, no.
Yeah.
No.
And I always think about elemental spirits, like what kind of elemental spirits are in the mountains just naturally or have over time gathered that sort of energy. And
Absolutely. And there are so many places that people have dug. There's mines, of course, and then there's places that people have dug and like damaged the landscape. Yes. And perhaps released some of those spirits as well.
Yes. So one of these folks, Adolf Ruth, was a treasure hunter. In 1931, he went up to the Superstitions to find the lost Dutchman's mine and never returned. Sometime later, 2 hikers found a note in the hills that read, "I'm sitting under a tree in a creek with leg broke. I have to get help quickly. Finder of this note, please give to Howard Peterson. P.S. Have found the lost Dutchman, Ruth." So,
yeah,
what happened to this guy? We don't know for sure, but a skull was found in a ravine with 2 bullet holes in it about a mile from the rest of Ruth's body not long after. Perhaps he was murdered, but no one could be sure. The mystery of the mine's location remains a secret.
So he had holes in his head.
Yes.
From bullets. True. But they couldn't be sure because I think his death was ruled like something else. It wasn't ruled a murder for some reason.
Interesting.
But there's so much material about the superstitions and about the Lost Dutchman mine and all about like these individuals.
Yeah.
You have to sift through a lot of stuff. And it's worth it. So if you guys are interested in exploring in the literary sense, or even on videos on YouTube or whatever, it's just an amazingly powerful location that has drawn so much attention and so many mystical things have happened there.
Yes.
Some of them perhaps positive and some of them perhaps not.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ruth's death was a mystery, and it made national news, which, of course, inspired more treasure seekers to come and look for the Dutchman. And hundreds have tried over the last century. Today, it's estimated that 4 or 5 people go missing every year, many of them looking for gold.
Go missing. Like,
yes. like where are they? Like, you didn't find their body.
Right? Yeah.
Over time, it has been thought that the mountains are cursed. If not cursed, they are certainly ominous with little water or shade, brutal summer heat, and flash floods that come without warning, at times sweeping unsuspecting hikers into their torrent. And here we have the flash floods. It looks like there's no water anywhere, but they come down off the mountains and can take entire cars off the road during the flash flood season.
Yeah.
Precarious trails are there, mountain lions and rattlesnakes, and those may await those stray off the paths.
Yeah.
So
they may await you even if you don't stray off the path.
Yes. And rattlesnakes are really good at camouflaging themselves.
They do. They do look like dirt.
They do. They do. So careful.
Yeah.
Perhaps it is the souls of many who have lost their lives in the superstitions that traps the unwary in a black mist.
Yeah, the black mist of the superstition.
This is terrifying.
It is.
This phenomenon arises swiftly as a dense fog engulfing those traveling nearby. Once engulfed, people become disoriented and filled with dread. Those who have encountered it report that they don't know how long they were in it and lost their way on the trail. The black mist obscures everything around it in a supernatural haze.
Yes, so don't say we didn't warn you.
Yes, you have been warned.
Yeah, really terrifying. So there are other incidents that have been reported in the superstitions also, which include the sounds of pickaxes hitting rock and spectral figures of miners appearing out of nowhere.
Interesting.
Unsettling things happen in the superstitions, strange flickering lights that have been reported, and these too are attributed to the spirit prospectors. No one knows when or where they may see or hear these ghostly folks. But there's one phenomenon that you can count on, and it is the cat shadow.
Cat shadow.
Yeah, so there's a cougar shadow that appears on the western face of the Superstition Mountains around the third week of March and September equinoxes. This natural phenomenon is best seen about a half an hour before sunset. And the shadow cast by the peaks and canyons creates the shadow of a mountain lion crouching as if to pounce on its prey at the bottom of the mountain. And it lasts for like 20 or 30 minutes.
And the cover of our episode is that picture that you have found for us.
Yes, it's the cougar shadow. So, if you find yourself wandering outside Phoenix, looking for ghosts and gold, March and September during the equinox may be the best time. At least you may find the cougar shadow, because no one's found any gold.
Yes, and it's a lot cooler that time of year.
It is. It's actually beautiful.
I mean, it's still hot.
And it's, it's still spooky, too, because even if you don't find gold, there are so many reports of UAPs or unidentified anomalous phenomena.
Beep, 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 beep.
Exactly. That, like, you could just read all of those stories. There's just so much material. You could have an entire podcast on the Superstition Mountains, right. But we don't.
No.
We don't. In fact,
we go all over the world with our stories.
And so that's all we have today. So until next time, thanks for joining us.